Just want to talk about homelessness for a minute here. Seeing a lot of homeless people in my area recently. Just saw one coming out, a couple, an immigrant mother and her child. It's devastating. It devastates me every time I see it. It just wrecks me. And I try to give what I can. I always try to give, if I can. I've had jobs before because I work in social services. They always say, "Oh, do not give them any money because they're going to spend it on drugs or alcohol." Wow, that really upsets me when I hear that from people, especially people working within social services. Even if they did, I wouldn't care, but I would bet on at least half of them buying some sort of food with it. Okay? Like, that's why I always give when I can. If someone has their hand out on the street, someone's struggling, someone just needs a few bucks. Not an issue. It shouldn't be an issue. There are over 500,000 Americans homeless every single night in this country. No one talks about that. It's such a unspoken statistic that is staggering. 500,000 people homeless in America every night. Any given night. Any system that lets this happen is worth maximum criticism. And that's the point of this video. To constantly criticize this system that allows this to happen in the wealthiest nation in history. The fact that it is happening should be a glaring red flag that something is desperately wrong. Anybody who can rationalize this, to me, is either ignorant or just a sadist. There's no argument you could present to me that says we must uphold a system that allows 500,000 Americans, give or take, every single night homeless in America. Nobody is going to come to me and present me an argument that I'm going to be, well, now that you say it that way, no. No. I'm not a centrist. I'm not a moderate. I don't have an open mind when it comes to poverty. I don't have an open mind when it comes to permitting homelessness in the wealthiest country in the world. I don't have the middle ground to give you. So save your arguments and start criticizing a system that upholds this abhorrent reality, that has such a weak safety net that 500,000 Americans every night are sleeping out on the streets. Where's your sense of humanity? How can you or anybody validate this in any context, political or economic? All right? I'm not having it. And neither should you. And you should critique our current political and economic systems about these abhorrent realities and never stop doing it. Never get complacent with it. I know it's exhausting. I know you get tired. I'm exhausted and I'm tired too. But I'm not letting up, and I don't want you to let up. I don't want you to ever think that this is okay or acceptable or, oh, it's just something we gotta deal with. Talk about a low bar. Talk about a low bar with humanity. People disgust me. I wish I had more to give. I wish there was more I could do.